Our old barn is falling apart, poor thing. Some pieces fell off just yesterday. Here's a pallet. It's not gonna help us at all. Wait, does it look like there might be something behind it? Let me see. Let's pull this out of the way and see what it is. Oh, it's a John Deere tractor. Oh, there's no key. Hang on. Oh. Hey! All right, guys. So the house doesn't have reliable electricity. Doesn't have hot water. The stove doesn't work. The clothes washer and dryer don't work. The electricity is on shaky grounds. And the roofs are falling off the buildings. And so logically, the next thing I was able to convince my wife to buy is I bought this tractor here. So that just makes the most sense. So this is a John Deere. It's a 2019. It's got 300 hours on the clock. Yeah, it came just like this. It was a smoking deal. I wasn't even looking for one with a cab, but this deal was so much better than even the ones without a cab. So the creature comforts are going to be nice. And it came with a backhoe attachment. Goes 8 feet deep. And ever since the sand pit as a kid, when they'd have those mechanical ones, I've always kind of wanted one of these. It's pretty cool. She's a 4052R cab model. So 52 horsepower, 4 series. Let's hop inside. It's got a little suspension seat. It's not air ride, it's just spring. Here's our gauge cluster here. Up here is our radio. Our air conditioning and heat controls, which are going to come in super handy. It's got a filter from outside. We'll change that later, so that's nice. You don't have to choke down all this dirt as you're moving stuff around. So we'll start on the left side of the cab here. You've got a 12-volt plug here, a little stuff to store stuff in your drink here. These are for hitch pins. 3-speed transmission. A is your crawler, neutral. B is like your main gear you use all the time. And C is your travel gear to go fast if you just need to get somewhere. Probably, 30 miles an hour maybe. Parking brake. Here's your 2 pedals. Now you can unlink these so that you can get differential braking if you just want to brake the right or left one. Come up here is our center console. This is a button so that you can move the tractor from the outside. There's a keypad out there. So if you're trying to hook up a 3-point implement, this is your washer. And it looks like it has washer fluid if you push in on it. So I haven't used that yet. Wiper. I'm in Arizona. It doesn't rain, so don't worry about it. Here's your four-wheel drive. And right now it's in 2-wheel. It looks like it should be down here, but that's not it. It's just the slot's big slot. The slot's too big. It's a big old sloppy slot. Anyways, and you push it up to go into 4-wheel drive. Okay, here's your gauge cluster. Over here we've got our turn signals. This must be your wipers. Hazards. This is the no fart button. This is the yes fart button. This is your headlights. This is your front work lights. So down here is your twin touch pedals. This is your forward and reverse. Very easy to use. Here's your joystick. Here's your 3-point up and down here. Here's a button for your auxiliary hydraulics. So if you hit that, then you've got tilt on the 3-point, and you can rock it back. You can change your pitch and your tilt of your 3-point using the loader arm here with that. Speaking of the loader arm, it's got these buttons here for the grapple, which is weird because when you push down, it opens the grapple, and when you push up, it closes the grapple. So we're going to have to switch those hoses around. I don't like that. It's not intuitive. Here's your PTO. Here's your cruise control. So this decides how far the tractor rolls when you let go of the pedal. So this is tractor roll long time with long arrows, tractor roll short time. And I just leave it in the middle. I like a little bit of coast. So I'm very unfamiliar with tractors. So this is my first experience with a tractor. I've got about an hour in it now. So one of these like revs up the engine so it won't stall when you use your hydraulics. And the other one is set up so that when you step on these pedals, they'll act as a gas pedal and give you more revs, right? Because this is your throttle. I forgot to mention that. So you can set the engine RPMs, right? But if you have it at idle or anywhere and you floor this with one of these buttons engaged, it's either this one or this one, I think, it will automatically add throttle. Okay, coming over here, we've got another button. I'm not sure what that is. I need your guys' help. Tell me what that is. This is like a temperature warning. Or it says it's too hot to read. This is your back work lights, and then these are all the options that I don't have. John Deere just wants to let me know I didn't work hard enough. And we do have the other door, but it's not very easy to get in and out of, so you just use this door. It's nice to have this one for emergencies. And it's got this aftermarket camera system. Let's fire it up for a second. Kind of wish I'd have fired it up right away and get the AC pumping. You can see that we've got 301 hours. Let's kick up the throttle just a little bit. Maybe the AC will work a little faster. Okay, so it's got a camera system. It's kind of hard to see in bright daylight, but the visibility in this is really good anyways. I can see all the way around. And I've got a mirror here, a mirror there, and a mirror there. So I don't really use that too much. This little pedal here is just a heel lock. That locks the rear wheels together. All right, well, that's the inside of the tractor. You know, if you're wondering why I bought a John Deere, it really had nothing to do with brand. I'm not like a fanboy or anything. It just was the best deal out there for any brand of tractor. The smoking deal came with everything I needed, and I'm super thrilled. I just can't wait to get out there. This is going to be so much freaking fun. And I've already done a little bit. You saw a preview when I moved that rock. And that rock doesn't look big from here, but boy, tractor could barely lift it. Front loader is capable of 2,000 pounds, so about 1 ton. Now the bucket is part of that. So if you got a 500-pound bucket, you got 1,500 pounds in the loader to maximum height. It's got the, what are they, R4 tires, I believe they're called, the industrial. So yeah, this comes off and you can put a 3-point attachment. So I've got I ordered a land plane, a 7-foot wide land plane from Homestead Implements. It's over there. We'll go take a look at it later. Like I was saying earlier, it's got side to side adjustment here. And I've got another cylinder that goes for your top link, so you can adjust the pitch. So you can adjust the pitch and side to side with your loader arm. It's got the power beyond for the continuous hydraulics, so that you can run the backhoe from here. Okay guys, this is the 485 backhoe attachment here. It goes, has a digging depth of 8 feet deep. It's strong, pretty strong, and it's got a pretty good swing. These are your stabilizer jacks, so they kind of lift up the back of the tractor so that your digging stresses aren't transferred to the tractor. Here's your joysticks. These put down your outriggers. And this thing's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing for adding water lines, for burying any kind of electrical, digging culverts, drainage. This thing's gonna be used all over the ranch. I mean, it even works kind of as like a small crane for moving a few things. So super pumped to have this. This is gonna be a great addition to the ranch. I can't wait to use it. And if you want to see it in action just a little bit, I used it to dig up the septic. So check out that video. What I was saying earlier about this grapple, when you push the down button, the grapple opens. When you push the open button, it closes. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, tractor guys, I don't know a ton about tractors. I believe I switched these 2 hoses that'll fix that without me having to get into the wiring. This right here is called a debris grapple bucket. So it's kind of a heavy bucket with the grapple feature here. And it's really strong. These grapples picked up that rock. You can check that out in the septic video. And it's gonna be very handy for like ripping out brush or carrying, you know, large amounts of stuff, trash, brush, whatever. And we're gonna be using this a lot here too. So there's a few trees along the runway I need to rip out. And if I go to make trails or anything, this will be nice for picking up debris, moving it to a bonfire or to, you know, a trash pile or whatever. So this is gonna be handy too. Yeah, so it came with this bucket and grapple setup. It came with a heavy digging bucket with a replaceable cutting edge. It came with a 5-inch rear blade, like a vertical blade, 5 foot. And it really needs a 6 foot or even a 7 foot. So what I'm gonna do on that is just order a replacement blade from John Deere for the 5 foot. The rest, I mean for the 6 foot, the rest of the frame is the same. So that's good, it'll save me half. But that's what it came with. So just like you see it, except for a heavy digging bucket and a little 5 foot scraper blade on the back. So let me show you what I got for it. I picked up this 7 foot land plane from Homestead Implements. It's got the 2 blades here, and it's 7 foot wide. It's got the rippers. They're in the retracted position right now. And it's a Pinnacle one, so it's supposed to be fairly heavy duty. The other thing I got for it, which everybody said in the forums you needed for sure, is a forklift attachment. This is from Titan. That'll be super handy. I actually drop that off with the forklift attachment and then just drop the forklift under it. So, but yeah, it's cool. So the front of the tractor, the bucket comes off and you can put different accessories. And this goes where the backhoe goes. That airplane door over there has nothing to do with the tractor. But a Boeing must have flown over the ranch or something and left that behind. All right, you guys, well, that's our John Deere tractor. Really looking forward to using it on the ranch and doing a bunch of projects with it. In our next video about the tractor, we need to change all the fluids and stuff because I don't have any history on it, and kind of do some routine maintenance. So yeah, we'll keep doing a bunch of projects. Sorry, I've had lunch. I just need to grab a snack real quick. Anyways, like I was saying, in the next video, we'll do the maintenance on it. We'll get it all caught up. And one of the things I need to do is grease all the zerks. And you're gonna wanna use genuine John Deere grease. Hey guys, what color do you think the actual grease is that comes out of this thing? I'll give you a hint. The grease is literally John Deere green.